We are about to leave our resort in Lanta, Thailand, and I wanted to show y'all something, and I want to know your opinion. I want to know what you think, because Pete's been here before, and when he came here before, he was talking about all the restaurants that are here. There's like a beachside pool, there's a yoga thing, there's like buffets, there's like a beachside bar, there's all this stuff, right? So first of all, let's show the pool, because I think the pool is actually really, really neat. It sits alongside the river, so you can either sit and watch the river or you can get in the pool. It's very nice. And you can get, if you're staying in that building, you can get a room that's right at the pool, so you can just open your room door and just walk out into the pool, or you can get a room with more of a view, so you can like see the river, and if you don't want to be right on the pool, then you can do that. Then there's the entire rest of the resort. So that one building is just like 10 or so, just a couple rooms and one pool. Here's the rest of the resort, and this is where I need you all to tell me if I'm crazy. This is the path that you take to the rest of the resort. And I don't have the gimbal with me, so the footage is gonna be a little shaky, but I only had like a couple of minutes to film this before we need to go, and our transportation is here to take us to the next spot. So you're walking across the little thing, and he was like, yeah, just over on this other side is all the cool stuff where like 90% of the amenities are for this resort. So you come around this corner, and I start to see this like really overgrown like trees, things aren't really kept, and I'm like, are you sure this is where the rest of the stuff is? And he's like, absolutely, this is it. I came here like every day. And I was like, okay, you know. And then we see this. The entire part of the rest of the resort is completely abandoned. Completely abandoned. There's nothing here. All the buildings are falling apart. There's literally plants growing out of the roofs. The walls are falling down. The whole deck where the pool was is falling in on itself. Everything has been completely abandoned, and the entire rest of the resort that they're still charging you for when you book this place and still advertising for isn't even in use. So you can see all this stuff: the gym, library, yoga hall, the meeting room, the pool, the restaurant, the private beach for the resort. No, nothing. So I think this used to be the yoga hut, maybe the private area. Empty. And you could see that it used to be so cool. Like, library. Totally abandoned. First aid room. Let's see what this was. Oh, like a meeting hall with like, but this is wild. Is this not completely wild? And they are still advertising it as if this stuff, God, I'm gonna be very careful with these boards. This whole thing used to be the pool and the deck. This was like where the buffet was. All of these buildings, all of these rooms, these were like beachfront rooms, like condos you could rent. All of it completely abandoned. All of it is just like derelict and rotting. It's horrible. And this was like private deck area where you could eat. This and there was where the buffet was. And now oh, there's a dog. It's okay, buddy. Hi, babies. So that was another bar up there, now completely broken down, graffiti. And these were the private beach areas, and you can still go down to the beach, but I don't know, man. I mean, what would you do? He paid the full regular price for the resort as he experienced it last time, and instead we got this. So what do y'all think? We booked through Expedia. I will say that the staff, the employees here were amazing. They were using a translator with us. They were helping us with a lot of different stuff. So I don't know. I mean, the stay was great. The location was awesome, but it's just so sad. We did see a security guard one time when we were down in the water, and we asked him what was up, because my guess was after COVID, they didn't have enough tourism to support the rest of this area, and so they just kind of let it go. And he said that's basically what happened, because Pete came here in 2019, he said. So the last time he was there, or here I should say, it was looking good, and now it's looking like this. Overall, I did love the location, and I think the resort, probably as it was, would have been really nice to stay at, but we didn't really get to experience that, which is a bit of a bummer. I'm still super thankful that we got to come at all, so I'm not complaining. So, you know, we still got to spend 5 days here in paradise. They also arranged for the scooters for us. We got restaurant recommendations. It's in a really nice area. It just does suck that the whole rest of the resort, the rest of what we were expecting, wasn't there. So what do y'all think? What would you do? Would you ignore it? Kind of do what we did, which was just make the best and just enjoy what we have? Or would you guys be pissed? Let me know.